Could you do me a favor and put on crossbar that I'm back on?
Yeah.
Because I had to take it all down. Not a great start. 21 shots on goal.
Really bad stuff.
We just got to get way more aggressive.
Physicality and shooting.
Yes, right.
Small things that go a long way. So
Well, hopefully they got an earful.
what's that?
Hopefully they got an earful. They did? Were you in there? All right, so here we go with the second period. I totally switched formats here. I'm not using my streaming software and my HD camera anymore because too many people are using the Wi-Fi here. It was great when I tested earlier, and then the crowd showed up and everyone's got their cell phones on and they're chatting and uploading stuff, and so I just can't compete. All right, so here we go with the second period. So the shots on goal in the first period were 21-1. So Okanagan, hope Coach House, I'm sure Coach House gave the players an earful. They need to get more physical, and they need to put the puck on the net. That one's out of Ryer's reach. He was just this side of the red line, so that's icing. Ryer was in front of everybody. That young man has some speed, that's for sure. All right, so hopefully it looks okay. Whoops, Rampage player just fell down backwards. All right, so Dormus is going to take this face off. Lentz sends it up but not out. Sent back down into the corner. Picked up by Rampage. There's a big save. That one goes wide. Do we have a change in net?
No.
Oh, okay. Lentz falls down, picked up by Rampage. So these are 20-minute periods. I hadn't realized that. In the tournament last weekend, there were 18-minute periods. So this is a, like an official game.
Good save, Sonny.
There's a save by Eli Samard. Stuck his glove out there and took that one out of midair. So let's see if Okanagan can put more shots on the board here. That's what they really need. They need to up the aggression, up the physicality, and up the shots. This is a good Rampage team. Jackson, nice block there. Jackson gets taken down. No call. That could have been interference. Whoa. I'm surprised the referees didn't blow the whistle on that one. That was a potential breakaway for Jackson. Sent around towards Austin. Austin sends it up towards McGovern. McGovern picks it up. He puts that one on net. And there's a backhand just wide. I think Okanagan has come out with a different attitude here in the second period, just from what I've seen in the first 2 minutes. Tricek doing battle in the corner with Jackson, comes up towards Wilmot, sends it on goal. So we already have twice as many shots on goal in the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this period than we had all of the first period. Nothing like a good talking to. Conroy's going to take this face off. Green to his left. Wilmot, House back on defense. Schiller, number 25, is to his right. Schiller tries to get it. Green keeps it in. Comes to Schiller. Schiller hounded from behind, couldn't get a shot off, comes up towards Wilmot, nicely held in. Wilmot goes around a player, shoots that one, comes towards Green, but he took a swipe at that but couldn't get it. And now House collects it. And that one goes up high. Batted out of the air with his blocker was Eli Samard. And now Green into the zone, taken down from behind. There's going to be a penalty. Now that's what aggressive play gets you. Green jumping between two players, and they took him down. And we're going to see Okanagan's second power play of this game. So I have switched to streaming this game to my cell phone. Hopefully the picture is better and there's no buffering. So people, let me know how this looks. The chat's open still. I can't use my cell phone to call my wife and ask her how it looks because I'm using my phone to stream. So somebody let me know how it looks. 17 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second period. Score is 3-0 Rampage. So Okanagan has a bit of a hole to climb out of here. Comes back towards Wilmot. Wilmot gathers some space, then sent over towards Vasiliev. Wilmot shoots it. Blocker save, picked up by Vasiliev. Back to Wilmot. Wilmot passes it over to Ryer. Ryer one-touches it. Got it to the net, but didn't get a whole lot of steam on that shot. So I'm realizing that Braden Ryer has a C on his jersey, so he is our captain. So we've been playing up till now without a captain. I'm sure Coach House appointed a substitute. Who was the substitute captain when Ryer was out?
We didn't really have one.
Okay. So Hardy's telling me that there wasn't really a captain for the team before Ryer came back. So that,
Captain us from the bench.
what's that?
He still captained us from the bench.
Oh, okay. He was captaining from the bench, Hardy's telling me. You can be a captain of the team and not skate, right? Landeskog. He was the captain for a couple years while he was hurt. Ryer into the zone using his speed. Boy, we missed that speed. He is adding a whole lot of offense to this power play. Just his presence. And that one sent up and out by Rampage. 50 seconds left on the power play for Okanagan. Lentz into the zone but loses control of the puck. And there's another hit on Sleesman by number 13. Wow. Hopefully he's okay. He skates over to the bench. He's under his own power. That was a tough check there. Lentz trying to get control of that puck, sends it over to Dormus. 15 seconds left on the power play. Dormus down the far side, dumps and chases, comes towards Conroy. Conroy in the corner. Up to Dormus. And Dormus picks it up, shoots. Saved by the Rampage goalie. Wrapped around. And there's another shot on goal. Okanagan with now 6 shots on goal, 4 in this period. Dormus was right on the doorstep but couldn't get a hold of that nice pass there. Sends it right in front, glove down. Okanagan with all kinds of offensive opportunities now to start the second period. They have come out a different team. Okanagan, there's a blocker saved by Eli Samard. Battle in the near corner. Rampage shoots and scores. The referee signals goal. Eli Samard is putting his glove up, saying that that was sent in with a high stick. The referees are now having a little conference here to see what they say. The 2 referees and now the last linesman skates over. They're talking about it. Eli Samard immediately put his glove up and said that was knocked out of the air with a high stick. So if the stick is above the shoulder and it goes into the net, then that's not going to be a goal. So what counts here is how high the stick was when it went into the net, and the referee skating over to the scorer's table to have a conference over there. Are they going to call this one off?
I hope it was above the crossbar for sure.
So you can see the conference happening in front of the scorer's table. Kellen Hardy behind me is saying that it was definitely knocked in with a stick above the crossbar. So it's the crossbar or your shoulder?
For shots, it should be crossbar, but I think they changed it to shoulder for everything.
So no goal. No goal. So the referees agree with Eli Samard that that was knocked in with a high stick. Now, maybe somebody can tell us who knows hockey a little better than I do out there, but I'm not sure whether it's the crossbar or the shoulder of the player who knocks it in. One of those two, if your stick is above either the crossbar or your shoulder, when it knocks the puck into the net, then that's not going to be a goal. So the Rampage coach over there, he wants an explanation, and he's getting one from the referee. Hometown crowd here surrounding me, they were not happy either. Understandably. So 14:31 left in the second period. Score stays 3-0. So puck bouncing around in the neutral zone, and back comes Rampage, and there's a nice kick save by Simard. Jackson sends it high into the air. Green is there. Can he beat them to the puck? Tries to. So battle behind the net. Jackson picks it up. Jackson passes it up to House. House tries to, not sure what he was doing with that, but he just sort of lost the puck, and the Rampage come back into the zone. Kick save. Kick save by Eli Samard, and the rebound was put home by the Rampage. That one will count. So now 4-0 Rampage. So Okanagan definitely came back with his second period with a jump in their step, but it's the Rampage that put one on board here earlier in the second period. Okanagan now has 8 shots on goal, 7 of those in the opening minutes of this second period, so they've got some good things going on. They just need to capitalize on their opportunities. Sanchez holds that one in momentarily, and here comes Rampage. Good skate there by Austin to keep that one from getting through. Sanchez battle in the corner, and here comes Rampage. Here's a shot. That one goes wide. Somebody got it in front. Number 23 picks it up. Austin on him, cuts into the middle, and then Rampage, another shot. Austin again doing battle behind the net. Over to Dormus. Dormus sends it up towards Sleaze, and now Vasiliev, and that's going to be icing. Whew. .13:05 left in the second period. Face-off won by the Rampage. Sent behind the net into the corner. Battle on the boards, picked up by McIlmoyle. And then Bootson on the puck in the corner. Bootson has got McIlmoyle with him. Rampage picks it up, and then Ryer hounding him. So the puck just bouncing around on the far boards there, sent over towards Lenz. Lenz gets it up towards Cronin, out of his reach, and it comes towards McIlmoyle. He collects off the board towards Cronin, and then all the way down. That's going to be enough for icing. Jackson Siegel stays out there along with Tricheck and Dormus. Sorry, House. And Jackson Siegel digging for the puck, doesn't quite get there. And then sent up towards Wilmot. Wilmot down low, picked up by Jackson. Jackson sends it through the crease. And that one sent on net. Jackson backhands it over to Tricheck. Tricheck sent it up towards Jackson, backhands it towards McGovern. There's a shot, goes high. So Okanagan getting some good offense here. Battle on the boards, comes towards Wilmot. Is it out of the zone? Doesn't look like it. That one's sent on net. Scooped up. Jackson takes a whack at that puck. Number 93 is going to take exception to that. So a couple Rampage players not happy that Jackson Siegel took a whack at that puck when the goalie had it. Nothing doing there. And he's going to the box? Oh, for what? Wow. Okay, I'm a little bit speechless here. I will keep my thoughts in my own head about that penalty. So Okanagan's going to be shorthanded for the third time in this game. Rampage scored on both of their other power plays. So hopefully a different result here. Walmart causing all kinds of problems for Rampage trying to get out of their zone. Love to see that. Here comes Rampage. Nathan House on defense. Puck behind the net, controlled by Rampage. Rampage up 4-0. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the penalty to Jackson Siegel. Rampage controlling. Battle on the boards. And Schiller sends it all the way down. Nice play. Way to go, Schiller. 1 minute left in the man advantage for Schiller. Did the shot and the goal! Schiller! Beautiful job there. Sam Schiller engaged the player on a forecheck. And the puck was just laying right down there in the crease. He took one whack at it and sent it home. Okanagan finally gets on the board with their 9th shot of the game. Shots on goal to this point are 28 for the Rampage. Should be 9 now for Okanagan, but the scorekeeper not giving it to us. Okay. I think a goal is probably a shot on goal. I could be wrong. Just saying. All right, so 40 seconds approximately left in the power play here for the Rampage. There's a shot, never got through. Rebound picked up, but that didn't get through either. Rampage doing a nice job of controlling the puck here. And there's a shot, kick save by Simard. Rampage keep it in. Puck sent across ice. There's a shot, blocker save by Eli Simard. 10 seconds left in the power play. That one comes out of the zone. That should about do it. Jackson is up in the penalty box. He wants out. And that one's sent all the way down by Eli Simard. Not going to be icing because the power play was still on there. So we are back to even strength. Austin sent around by Sanchez towards Charlie Cronin. Puck goes up and out. Boots in. Battle on the far boards. Comes down all the way behind Eli Simard. He stops it. Sends it around towards Charlie Cronin. Picked up by Cronin. Sent up towards Bootson, but that pass in his skates. And then Sanchez retreats for it. Sanchez stops on a dime. Avoids a check. Sends it up towards Cronin. Cronin battle on the boards, and Sanchez with it again. Sends it up towards Austin. Austin steers it towards Ryer. Braden Ryer, not sure how that happened, but he couldn't get a hold of the puck, and now Sanchez sends it all the way up towards Cronin. That sauce jumped over his stick. Cronin jumps on sides, and now Butson sends it up into the netting. Okay. Butson, not Bootson. Butson. If you want to beatbox, you just say Butson 10 times fast. Yeah? Automatic beatbox. Butson. Actually, Bootson works better for that. Bootson. They both work. There's a shot. McGovern, sneaky shot there and a kick save by the Rampage goalie. Comes up and another shot there by Vasiliev. So Okanagan, this looks like a different team than the first period. I don't know why we came out so sleepy. And there's a shot, good save by Simard, and then that one goes wide. Couple chances there for the Rampage. That one up ice out of Vasiliev's reach, but he's there, no icing. And then comes up the boards. Lentz hurried back, but that's going to be icing. Rampage player didn't make it to the puck. All right, so 7:52 left in the second period. Shots on goal now 30 for Rampage, 11, plus a few missed ones for Okanagan. So Rampage have slowed down their shots on goal, and we've sped ours up. We have 10 shots on goal so far in this period. We only had one in the first period. Just a different team almost out here for Okanagan. Nathan House retreats for that puck, steers it over towards Green. Battle for the puck behind Eli Simard, and then sent off the boards over. And there's another shot on goal. Green sends it up, but not out. Rampage controlling, sent up to the point. Good defense there by Schiller. Schiller with the lone goal this game for Okanagan. That one sent up and all the way down. Nathan House just decided they needed a change, and so he just ices the puck. They'd been out there for a while. 6:59 left in the second period. Score 4-1 in favor of the Rampage. This is the second meeting of the season between these two teams. Rampage came out on top in the first meeting over at Family Sports a few months ago, maybe 2 months ago. I wasn't at that game, but the Rampage won 5-3. There's a shot and a rebound. Two good saves there by Simi. Dormus pins that player up against the boards, and here comes Sleaze. Sleaze has got Jackson on the far side. Jackson with speed into the zone. Shoots it. That one steered aside. Another shot on goal for Okanagan. Lentz just off the bench. Keeps it in the zone, but then it went up and out of play. So we got 17 people watching live on YouTube. Somebody use the chat and tell me how it looks out there. I'm hoping that the buffering isn't happening like was happening in the first period. Dormus on the face-off. Rampage win the face-off and come into the Okanagan zone. There's a shot. Kick save by Eli Simard. We're going to have almost an odd man advantage, but that puck just out of Dormus's reach. He had Jackson with him. Sent up towards Jackson Siegel. Puck gets away from him, but now goes into the zone. And that one sent up and out. That'd be delay a game if we were playing NHL hockey. 6:03 left in the second period, so Okanagan has definitely stepped on the gas pedal here in the second period. Not sure what happened, but somebody distributed some Wheaties possibly in the locker room, because this is almost night and day, these two teams. Okanagan was just flat in the first period, and then they've come out aggressive, throwing the body around and getting lots of shots on goal. Lentz has to retreat for that puck, reverses, ice goes down the far side. Lentz with it, pushed off the puck by big number 52. Ryer can't get to that one, dribbles free. Taken away by McElmoyle, down the far side. McElmoyle taken away from him. Then back on defense, that one goes wide. Comes out to mid-ice, sent into the zone. McElmoyle sends a player over the boards and onto his own bench. Nice clean hit. And there's a shot, saved by the Rampage goalie. Okanagan with 15 shots on goal now. 14 times as many as the first period. Wow. Well, that's hockey for you. McGovern's going to take this face off. Trychek to his left, Vasiliev to his right. Nathan House, Wilmot back on defense. McGovern takes the face off. 23, not 73. Battle in the near corner. Comes towards Wilmot, sends across ice to House. House shoots it. That one never got through. Trychek with it. Trychek's got Vasiliev, decides to hold the puck. Trychek and loses control. It comes out of the zone. Rampage down the far side. Picked up by Wilmot. Wilmot's got numbers if Okanagan hurries. Wilmot gets around a player and then taken down to the ice, comes to Trychek. Trychek tried to send it off the boards toward Vasiliev, but couldn't do it. Over to Austin. Austin off the boards towards Wilmot. Wilmot shot, whistles wide. McGovern sends somebody down the ice. Vasiliev with it. And then there's a shot, goes high. Trychek shot that from way downtown. And we're going to get another power play here. Vasiliev exchanging checks with a Rampage player, so number 26 is going to skate off. Or no, he's not going to the box. Somebody else for Rampage is going to the box. Number 6. No? Who's going to the box? Somebody. Number 18. All right. Number 18 is getting called for a roughing. All right. So not much production on the couple power plays that Okanagan had in the first period. Let's see what they can do now that we're looking at a new team here. Butson's going to take the face off. Controlled by Okanagan. Austin's with it. Sends it over towards Vasiliev. Down low towards Butson. Jumps over his stick over to Sleaze. Sleaze, nice patience there. Controls the puck. To Austin. Austin over towards Vasiliev. Back to Austin. Dormus. And over to Austin. Goes D to D. There's a shot. Off of the Rampage goalie's blocker and up into the netting. So far so good. Okanagan keeping the puck in the zone. 1:28 left in the power play. Dormus stays out there along with Butson and Sleaze. Austin and McGovern. Sleaze takes this face off. Kept in by McGovern. Nice job there. Sleaze working down low, gets it over towards Austin. Austin over to McGovern. McGovern holds it in. Back to Austin. Butson, I should say. Down low to Butson. Sends it backhanded up towards McGovern. Gets past him. Okanagan needs to hurry back. Good defense there by Austin. Out of his own zone, over to Sleaze. Sleaze sends it back towards Dormus, over to Butson. 50 seconds left on the power play. Over to Wilmot. Wilmot. There's a shot. Goes wide. And that one's going to come up and all the way out of play. Ryer with it. And then sent down low by the Rampage, and they're going to be the first ones to it. Vasiliev. There's a shorthanded opportunity for the Rampage. Sent around towards Wilmot. So the power play is almost over. 13 seconds left in the man advantage for Okanagan. Maybe they can get upset. They can get set up one more time, possibly. Just over 2 minutes left in the second period. Comes out towards Ryer. Ryer wants to know why the door was open. That was dangerous. He skated right by the open door to the penalty box. The Rampage player had already left the box, but for some reason the door was left open. There's nobody in that box to open and close the door. The other box, the Okanagan box, has somebody in it, but not that one. So 1:52 left in the second period. Okanagan down 4-1 on the Rampage. But Okanagan looking really good. McAmoyle sends it up towards Schiller, out of his reach, and goes up into the netting. 1:39 left in the period. Conroy is going to take the face-off. Lentz tries it in to keep it in, can't do that. And then it goes into the Rampage bench. Face-off is going to come to Eli Samard's left. Conroy's going to take this face-off. He's got Green and Schiller with him. There's a shot. Nice save there by Simi. Puck comes out to mid-ice and then batted back down by the Rampage. That one sent up but not out. And then Lentz with it. Lentz back, hands it towards Green. Green avoids a check. And then taken down. There we go. Another power play. Eli Samard skates off but doesn't quite get to the bench because Rampage touch up. 1:03 left in the second period, so this power play for Okanagan, half of it's going to be the end of the second period, the other half at the start of the third period. All right, so see if we can get one back, climb back into it here. That would be awful nice to get a goal here in the last minute of the second period. Tricek's going to take this face-off. Picked up by Wilmot. Sends it down low towards Tricek. And then over to Charlie Cronin. Couldn't quite get his stick on that. Puck was bouncing around in the blue paint. Charlie Cronin digging for it. Push from behind. Trying to dig that puck out, and it's just stuck in the corner. Rampage wasting time trying to get out of this period. Comes towards Wilmot, and then comes all the way down, and then taken away by Vasiliev over towards Wilmot. He's got a man on him. Backhands it towards Vasiliev, but he doesn't even know it's there. Okanagan's got to communicate better. Vasiliev picks it up. Good forechecking by the Rampage. 5 seconds left in the period, so they're going to get out of the first half of this power play. Rampage just whacks it down, and there goes the buzzer to end the second period. All right, so after 2 periods of play, Rampage 4, Okanagan 1. We'll be back for the third period. Luke Cronin, ladies and gentlemen. Luke, the man Cronin.
My mom. Plans.